Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined now by an absolute legend in football, Paul Robinson. How you doing, Paul?
I'm all good, thank you, Stu.
Yeah. Anyway, you've been about Stratford Town for a while now, in and around with your children and all that, and know everybody. And you're coming on board as a bit of a consultant now to help us out for a short period.
Yeah. Just obviously had a phone call with Jed. Obviously, I speak to Paul quite a bit because we see each other when my lads are training. So we always bump into each other to ask how things are going. Just going through a bit of a sticky patch at the moment. Obviously, I'm not working, so yeah, I've offered to help out and give my experience and my knowledge of the game to try and help these lads.
And what an experience! I mean, you started off at Watford, 219 games, and then West Brom, Bolton, Leeds, 1.2 million transfer in that time as well.
I think so. Yeah, they said it was undisclosed, so I'll stick with that.
All right then. All right. And obviously playing for the Blues quite a bit as well. And then you not only that, you've got managerial experience. You've been assistant manager at Blues, Watford, I think, as well, and Millwall.
Yes. So I've done a bit of everything really. So I worked with the youth as well at Birmingham. So the 18s and 23s at the time it was. Then I went into obviously the first team environment with Gary Rowett at Millwall. So that was great. And yeah, interim assistant manager. And then obviously I went in with Gary back at Blues when they unfortunately got relegated as the assistant manager. And then I finished Watford last year as the assistant manager as well. So yeah, I've got a vary of coaching experience.
But one thing shines through though, you've got an absolute love of football.
Oh, I love football, yeah, I love it. I love all levels. People always say to me about the non-league stuff, but I don't think they actually realise that I understand it. I love just going to watch any type of game. I love the rough and tumble. I love the quality of watching the Premier League at times. But yeah, it's just in my blood. It's just what I love doing.
I mean, obviously, I was sat in the room just outside there, and you've been going through tactics and positional play and all that sort of thing with Davo and all that sort of thing on how we can possibly tighten up. Has he sent you all the VOs yet?
I've watched a bit. I've been to a few of the games anyway.
Yeah.
So I watched most of the pre-season games. I didn't watch the Banbury game. I was at Redditch, so I took my youngest to Redditch to watch. And then I watched the game against Corn at the weekend. Yeah, so there's loads of improvement. Look, we know what type of squad we've got here. They're a quality group of players. Confidence is low. You can tell a little bit with the goals that we conceded and are not acceptable in any type of football. Can I help in helping them defensively better, being nice and solid, but communicating to each other, not being afraid to use your voice and helping your teammate in front of you. So yeah, my role is to try and come in here and give the lads a lift with a different voice and a different outlook from the outside.
And absolutely, and it's about instilling confidence back into the guys, because the Reds are probably at the floor already, and well, they're probably at the floor a few weeks ago. But I mean, you're somebody that they can look up to, obviously, and gain from your experiences because you've been there, done that, and although you ain't got the T-shirt on, like experience tells.
Yeah, no, and there's a few lads here that I know anyway. I've worked with closely at Birmingham. You've got Josh Hawker, you've got Jack Storer, Jack Weaver. So I know them lads really well from coming through the Blues Academy at the time when I was there. So they're good lads. They're good senior lads now. When you look at them, they're the senior heads of the team. So, and we know what football's like. When you go on a losing patch and things don't go your way, confidence drops. It's everyone else's fault, but we know what a good squad we've got, so we need to stick together. We need to get that confidence back up, and we'll be looking to do that on Saturday.
Absolutely. Bishop Stortford won 3 out of 3, top the league. No better time to start, is there?
Exactly. There's no time to knock them off the top of the table, and like you say, it's we're at home, so again, get the fans right behind us and take the game to us. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the game.
Absolutely, me too as well. Pleasure talking to you.